All right. Let's see where Kristen is. This is funny. She is the host and she is not here. Um, I don't know.
Cheers. I'm going to have my champagne. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
You've been watching. We do drink.
Yes.
Sunday morning champagne is definitely needed.
I came prepared for sure.
Well, that's good. All right, guys. So anybody that is just joining in, we are live for our Leftover Cake Chat Sunday morning. We have Larissa with us. We're trying a new platform, and Kristen is the host, but we can't see her. So we will figure out where she is, and when she pops in, she can join us. I did get a text saying that she's here, but I think Larissa.
Oh.
All right. Well, Larissa, when Kristen
finally joins us,
you can just join us. But so let's chat. All right. So
okay.
You have leftover cake, right?
I do. Yes, I had a gorgeous 67-degree wedding last night out in our beautiful courtyard, and I got to bring some cake home, and I'm eating chocolate cake this morning.
As everyone that watches knows, chocolate cake is my favorite, so I'm a bit jealous. So we had a birthday party again last night, and I have a couple things to say about this. So this is the cake, if everyone can see it. I haven't tried it yet, but it's from one of my favorite bakers, so I'm sure it's very good. But guys, this is what happens when people try to cut their own cake. So if you had this piece of cake set down in front of you, I'm guessing you would probably think that somebody already ate part of it, right? And maybe go get another one. So let the professionals cut the cake. They've cut thousands of cake. I'm sure it's really good, but we don't want your guests getting served this. Make sure you let the catering staff cut the cake, or somebody that knows how to cut the cake, because I'm sure it's going to taste real good. Try it in a second, but it doesn't look real pretty. So you spend a lot of money on a cake. Let somebody cut it that isn't going to miss half of it, right?
Exactly. And I think a lot of people don't realize there is a technique that goes into cutting a cake, right?
There is. And I think we talked about that. Oh, it is really good. Raspberry filling. So good. So we did talk about the different sizes of cake to get. And so if you're wondering what size cake to get for your wedding or an event or anything like that, check out one of our previous Facebook Lives. We can also, that would be something very good to blog about as well. Because there's different pieces versus square versus round, that sort of thing. So we'll definitely put that out there, but we did cover that. Today, Larissa is going to tell us a little bit about Georgia weddings. Let's hear it. Everyone knows Georgia is like Southern hospitality at its finest. It's beautiful. It's great. I personally did a Georgia wedding. It was a buyout. Oh, I see Kristen. Yay! The host finally joins us.
Am I here?
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been here and now I'm super echoing. Can you hear me echoing?
We can.
Yeah. See, that's not good.
All right. Well, you're just going to have to eat some cake. Turn down the volume or mute. And we'll just keep talking about Georgia weddings. Oh, that looks like the kids' table. Yeah. All right. All right, Larissa. Southern hospitality, Georgia weddings. Let's hear it. What do you got?
So many wonderful locations in here in Savannah and the surrounding areas. Anything from a coastal wedding on the beach all the way to a plantation to, if you go up to northern Georgia, you've got the mountains up in the Blue Ridge. And here, mostly in Savannah, though, for me, is going to be, you can have your ceremony at any one of the 22 squares that we have here in Savannah, along with having your reception either at a hotel, which is where I am located, or
where find you and help them?
I work at the Brice Hotel, and I handle all of the weddings. And
That didn't work. All right, where are you at?
I can't hear you guys or see you.
I am at the Kimpton Brice Hotel, located downtown Savannah. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Okay, great. So we are actually located off one of the squares in Savannah. So we are located in the residential part of downtown, which is really nice. So it's super quiet. But you are only stone's throw away from all of the hustle and bustle of River Street and Broughton Street, where all of the action is and all of the cute boutique stores are.
Oh, well, that's great. So if anyone missed that, Kimpton in Savannah is where you can find Larissa. And, you know, it's just been a great morning. The neighbor's dog just started barking, so now Moonshine's at it.
I'm wondering if you can hear me now.
Yes.
Yes.
Am I still echoing?
Not echoing, but loud.
I don't understand. We tested all this yesterday and it was good, but it must be the champagne.
It must be. All right, so beautiful locations in Georgia.
Yeah.
You got plantations, you got amazing trees for pictures. The pictures are gorgeous with the trees. I did a Georgia wedding. It was a destination wedding in Key West, and the couple was from Georgia. So what we actually did is we incorporated items popular in Georgia and some that people didn't even know about. So what are some of the things, like food-wise, in Georgia everyone knows? So Georgia is peaches, right?
Yep.
So everyone does stuff with peaches. So you can do a peach pie, you can do peach flavored drinks, specialty drinks with peach schnapps. You can do all sorts of things. But a couple things. So I say this word funny, and everyone laughs at me how I say it. Pecans.
Pecans.
Yeah, I think they call them pecans here.
So I said that to a client once, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I pulled a picture of it up on my phone, and he's like, oh. So anyway, you can make that pie, all sorts of other things, because that is something that's definitely known in Georgia. And one thing is, if anybody saw the post yesterday, blueberries. So if you Google anything or look up any history or anything like that on Georgia, blueberries is very popular in Georgia. So I don't know if, Larissa, you guys do anything special with that? Any specialty appetizers or use it for garnishes or anything like that on any catering? You do?
Usually we'll kind of insert it into a dessert or even a salad. So we do have like an amazing salad where we do garnish with blueberries, goat cheese, a white balsamic vinaigrette. Super fresh, light, tasty. It's great for spring and summer. And then right now we're kind of in the stone fruit season, so you will see like, the plums, the peaches especially. And then, we sort of, we're very seasonal with our menus. So chef will sit down and sort of we'll sit down and look at what's coming up and what she's dreaming about. And we sort of get it down on paper, and we work very closely with our couples during tastings to definitely curate a custom menu for them. So it's not pick package A, B, or C. It's pick all of the items that interest you. Let's taste those. But if you like the sauce from the beef and you want it on your chicken or your pork, that's kind of at your tasting. We'll sit down and kind of curate all of that so that menu is specially designed for you and your guests.
And I think that's really important. Not a lot of places do that. So the fact that you guys actually take the time and spend it with the bride to kind of customize the food package to fit their needs, it kind of describes exactly how you're going to handle their entire wedding. You're going to make sure it's exactly what they want. So if anybody missed it, they're just joining in. Kimpton Hotel in Savannah, Georgia. Larissa is the Director of Catering. Did I get that? Yep. So Larissa, catering. So you would be working with her on the hotel details for your wedding, and then she can suggest some great vendors for you to work with to handle everything else, or some great planners.
Yep, absolutely. You know, you find a lot of hotels don't offer that that wedding planning package. You kind of have to go outside of the hotel for that. And I think for us, we are a boutique hotel, and we have a maximum amount of guests that we can accommodate for a wedding ceremony and reception. That's typically going to be up to 150. So having the virtual planning package for somebody that's planning a destination, but you don't have hundreds of people. I think the packages, the virtual planning packages, are perfect because it's not going to be too overwhelming, but you kind of need a little bit more help, right? It's not like a 20-person wedding where you can kind of probably figure things out on your own, but when you're kind of you've got like 100 people that you kind of need to take care of, and then on top of that, plan a wedding and find vendors and do all of these things. I think it can get stressful. So definitely having somebody by your side that's an expert will make that planning process a breeze.
And I mean, we've talked about it over and over again, but we can't say it enough. Having somebody that has done it, having somebody that knows what to do is so helpful, because you could spend hours and hours and hours trying to find a centerpiece that's going to fit within your budget, just to find that you can't get any of those items except for China, and it's going to take 3 years to get it here. Now, all of a sudden, you can't get it in time for your wedding, and now all that time that you spent researching and finding exactly what you want, you can't get it here in time, it's out of budget, something like that. So having somebody that has done it, knows the tricks of the trade, has the contacts to be able to find what you need in the budget that you need, saves you so much time, effort, and it helps you with your stress immensely. So we love working with your clients. We enjoy telling people to go to Savannah, Georgia and get married at the Kimpton Hotel. So, I mean, we're just so happy to have you here, guys. It is a different platform today, so we tested it. Where we always have technical difficulties the first time, but thanks for joining us. Kristen's there, and she's having some ice cream cake and drinking some champagne.
I'm so sad you missed my kids' club Sunday today. And I know I'm echoing, so I don't want to drive everyone crazy. I don't understand it, but cheers, Larissa.
Yes.
Cheers. And if anybody asked any questions or made any comments, I cannot see them on our page. From what
Graffy says hello. Hi, Graffy. Hi, Pumpkin.
Hey, Ben.
All right. Well, we will check in with everyone later. Kristen can see all that. And Larissa, thank you so much for getting up on Sunday morning after you had an event on Saturday. I'm glad you had some leftover cake, because why? There's always leftover cake.
Always.
Always.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Well, hopefully, guys, if you have any questions, we will connect you. We will post the link to the Kimpton Hotel in Savannah. So that way, if you are interested in getting married, you're looking for a location, Larissa will be able to help you and answer questions regarding the property. Georgia is a great place for a destination wedding. It's beautiful. You got good airports close by. It's easy for people to get to. So definitely consider that. All right, I think we're going to wrap up. Cheers, everyone, with some cake. Don't forget, let the professionals cut it, guys. Let the professionals cut it. All right, have a great Sunday. We'll see you guys next weekend. Thank you again, Larissa.
Thank you. Bye.
Everyone.